Alright guys, welcome back to another Pokemon Go episode on the channel, and today it is on Noibat Comm Day. Great day to have been out. I actually had a lot of fun. A lot of encounters. Looks like they increased the spawn rate for it, which is really good. The starting off of this video will be me trying to get a shiny Beldum Shadow. Didn't really pay off. However, the Noibat Comm Day, it was a great day. Had a lot of issues. I thought there would be a lot of issues with the spawn rates, because the normal Comm Day, you get around 1,000 candy after maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's even with a mega. That's if you're not pineapping. But today they seem to have upped the spawn rates. I don't know if that was because it was a 400 candy evolution, but that's really good for moving forward with the Comm Days if they're going to keep that. Because while me and my mate were there today, it was just constant spawning. We didn't have to move from a single location for about 30 minutes. It was actually a really good event. So I did look at the Helioptiles from this Team Rocket takeover task, but didn't get a shiny, so. So here we go, guys. On these next two parts of it, it's just going to be cluster spawns, just to see what we catch while this event was going on. I will have this video being sped up, just so you're not watching me throw the same pin app and Pokeballs at the same Pokemon. It's just shiny checking, really. But there's a lot of things to go over during this event, which I actually really enjoyed. I don't know if it was just from where I was. Oh, by the way, if you want to know what location I was on, I was actually in Chester, in the UK. Usually I'd go to London, Manchester, or Liverpool, but I heard Chester was a great place with a lot of Pokestops, and from my point of view, there was enough Pokestops there. They were fully loaded up constantly. A lot of gyms on the way as well, so raids to be done during the day. So would definitely recommend going to Chester if you are doing community days. There was a lot of people already there, so there's a big community gathering there as well. So I haven't found any like Discord or Facebook groups for Chester Pokemon Go, but I will definitely be looking, because it was like a Go Fest, really. There was that many people there. So, the event itself, as I said about a minute ago, there seemed to be a lot more spawns today. Maybe it's because the amount of Pokestops I was near all being loaded up and they all was spawning, but I seem to gather a lot more candy than normal. Like I said, already there, I had 1,000 candy, and this was half an hour into the event. I had 1,000 candy. That just never happens on a Comm Day. Usually it takes an hour and a half. So I think if they had increased the spawn rates for this event, it's a really good thing for Comm Days moving forward. So you can get a lot more XL candy, a lot more candy just to max out at least one Noibat for this event, as an example. But then also you can do things like the $1 ticket, and to be fair, we'll go over that in a second, but you can do them a lot easier, especially like if you do the Gibble event for a long time, for about a year or two ago, you have to evolve 3, and it was a lot of candy, and the spawn rates didn't seem that great. Now, I do think that they did lower the shiny rate potentially. Like I've been looking and catching every single Noibat on this event, and it has been currently half an hour into the event. I'd only had 3 shinies, and I'd caught about 100 or maybe 120 Noibats at this point. So I don't know if the increased spawn rate dropped the shiny rate, but even if that was the case, I would prefer that over having 30 shinies that are all low IV and not having enough candy to evolve them. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm just going to speed up the encounter the encounter parts of these videos. I will talk over them, but I'll speed them up from here. And it'll be about 10 minutes of it while I'm going over what I saw on my account, and there'll be 2 videos next to each other. So, be back in a sec. Alright guys, and we are back. So, on the account that we caught today, so there's going to be a few Pokemon that are a bit odd ones out from the Comm Day, just because it's not, I started before the Comm Day, so got a few encounters as you can see here. This is where we started the Comm Day, on this Beldum. Okay, IV is not the greatest. However, I haven't TM Frustration off. I'll have to do that in the next one. But 4 Helioptils here, not that great. And then we started going into the Noibats. There is a few missing from here. I have done a few trades to try and get a lucky one. Didn't really pan out. But I did get the Candy and XL Candy, so was all worth it. That is a good strategy for Comm Days, especially what I use if you go with someone. So, me and my friend always go to the Comm Days together, and we will spend an hour after the Comm Day just trading Pokemon across, getting that extra 1 candy per trade when the Mystical Wishes event isn't there. Having that 1 candy plus when you transfer that Pokemon, if it's a bad one, getting that extra candy, it's all worth it in the long run, because there will be a time while you're playing the game that you get a better Pokemon. I'll use Noibat as an example. I got a 94 IV, and that was the best one I found all day. However, I might hatch a 98 in the future. So having that extra candy to max out that Noibat, always worth it. Actually here, did get our first shiny. The shinies I got weren't actually that great, so I'll just go ahead and put shiny here. Little spoiler, as you can see from the 5th shiny there, but I'll talk about that in a sec. So, Noibat shinies, we got a 2-star, a few 2-stars here and there. Don't actually think we got a mega good one. I think the Noivern that I evolved, was the best shiny we got of the day. And I may as well talk about this now. I did finally get a Shadow Beldum. The video will be right at the end of this. However, I didn't get the video of the battle. I don't know why I didn't record it, but I did. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm putting this on record just so I've got it. Really happy with it. Really good IVs. Full attack, which is really good for a Shadow Pokemon. Defense doesn't really matter because you've lost that 20% anyway. Haven't evolved it, and I'm not going to, just because there will be a Beldum Community Day or Classic Comm Day coming up in the near future. So that'll be when I use it, because I do want that Meteor Mash move on it, so it does maximum damage. So, from a Noibat perspective, let me just go and check to make sure I didn't get 100%. I have checked, but just to make sure, right. So, let's go CP-wise at the top. I believe this was the best Noivern I got. Sorry, it wasn't 96, it wasn't 94, it was 96 IV. Was a really good event, got quite a few 3-stars. Overall, I did get around 3,000 candy, 3,200, just because I have evolved 2. So you lost 800 candy there, so it's about 3,100. And I did get enough XL candy to max 1 Noibat out, so I'm really happy with that. I'm not going to do that yet, just because it's going to sound really weird. Having 1.5 million Stardust isn't enough for what I want. I'm currently trying to maximize my Megas out, and Noivern isn't as good as a Dragon type as, say, Salamence, because it goes to Mega, so I won't be maximizing it out just yet, but I might do in the future. However, I'm quite upset over the move. Obviously, Boom Burst in the anime is a really good move for Noivern. And in the anime, most moves are more powerful than they seem. However, in games, especially when it's not got stab, it's not great. It doesn't affect the Pokemon whatsoever. There's better moves out there. So it was kind of a... They could have brought a Dragon type move out for it that's better. But, you know, it is what it is. They've done it quite a lot, especially with like the evolutions. They brought out a few weird ones. It might be decent as a third move, maybe, with a Dragon type move, because I know it does get one. But, yeah. Quite, other than the, I think I did get, other than the event itself, I think the worst part was the move. However, the bonuses on this event were amazing. So, 2 times candy, catch candy, really good. 3 times Stardust. So key. I started the event on 1.3 million. I'm on 1.55. I got 250k Stardust just from this event. Now, that is me with 3 hours of star pieces on, 3 hours of laws, and obviously in an area that is highly populated with Pokestops. However, 250k Stardust is unreal. I've never had that from an event before. That's probably why I'm going off the fact that there was more spawns, because I've never had that happen to me before in a Comm day. Other than that, not much else happened. I will show where I was, just the amount of Pokestops that was there. But other than that, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all had a great Comm day. Hope you all had an amazing time. Got a lot of shinies. Hopefully you all got that 100%. I tried my hardest. Could not find one anywhere in Chester, which was unfortunate. But like I said, thank you all for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next video.